Some shit that genuinely needs to be yapped about that people are kind of glancing over is the new era of smoking weed, bro. We got to keep it a stack. Like I was a pothead in high school, 100%. Had some great memories that I can barely remember, but needless to say, I stopped smoking when I went to college because, vices is vices, and I started drinking, and I was like, wow, I like this one a hell of a lot better. Not the best habit to pick up, but as far as being a social person, I'd rather be drinking socially than smoking weed. But needless to say, I came back to smoking recently, like not like crazy, but just like kind of introspectively because I haven't tapped into that version of myself in a while, and I realized like one, this shit is extremely anxiety inducing. Like it's way more stronger than it used to be, and the voices in your head, the monolith inside of you, like is so much louder and so much more pungent everywhere. And I feel like it's so funny because I think a lot of people who around me that smoke try to act like, oh, it's not that bad, or it's like the voice doesn't get that loud, or like I can literally see people who smoke and then they transform into like less social, a little more slow, a little delayed, and they're like, nah, it's all good, bro. I'm a stoner. Like, bro, you need to take a break so you can realize, like, one, this shit is not the same shit you used to be smoking. You just have a tolerance built up, and two, like, maybe there's a better version of you on the other side of substances, and I think weed is one of the ones that's like has slowly creeped in as this like, oh, this happy be all, like there is nothing wrong with weed, and that couldn't be far from the truth, bro. Like I literally smoke to go tweak in my room. Like I look forward to it too, and it's kind of crazy how cognitively you'll convince yourself, like, bro, I can't wait to go home and smoke today. I'll smoke that shit and be in my room tweaking. In my room tweaking until I come down. Like I always say, I like the come down part way better than right after you smoke because I be high than a motherfucker. And so, I don't know, bro. Like that shit is just not like it used to be. And I think another thing on the opposite spectrum is the drinking. And my mother always tells me about this because, like, our generation, bro, we popping Don Julio, we drinking Hennessy, we drinking Casamigos, Patron, fucking all types of strong-ass top-shelf liquor. And she tells me, like, in college, they drank, like, bullshit, like cheap beer, some cheap plastic bottle vodka, and they had a few shots and a few beers, and that was it. Like, we're drinking top-shelf shit, getting hammered off of the top 40 proof Hennessy and tequila. And I'm not saying that that's, like, hasn't always been a thing, but it's way more prevalent. It's pervasive everywhere around us. And I think about that even for myself, like, damn, like, how much more damage are you doing in 2026 because of the shit we're drinking versus 1986 because they were drinking way different types of stuff, and you kind of got to be able to peel that back and understand that, hey, this shit is getting out of control, and like maybe we should be drinking a fucking seltzer. Like maybe we shouldn't make all the hard ass shit cool because holy shit, it's getting out of hand, bro. A clear mind definitely is the best way to go, but people have their struggles, so I understand. But I think you got to kind of be able to peel a layer back and realize, like, bro, this shit is fucking with me more than I care to admit. And people around you can definitely see it. And I'm sure you can see it in the people around you. Like, you might have friends that are raising alcoholics, or I have friends that, like, drink by themselves. I always say, I'm not one of those people. Like, you'll never catch me just drinking by my fucking self. Like, I'm sure there's somebody probably watching this like, bro, yeah, okay, life gets hard. But, like, I'm a social person. Like, if I was to drink, I want to be around people. I'm not drinking just to fucking drink my sorrows away. Or maybe I'm about to get some ass. I'll probably drink a little something, get some ass maybe every now and then. But nah, like all that shit is just escaping. It's escapism. A lot of these things are escapism, bro. And it takes being able to peel back to be able to understand, like, I'm really just escaping what's in front of me. Because you wake up the next day off the Zy, and you're like, bro, what happened the last night? I just chalked it up, ate snacks. I had a whole calorie plan that I was working on, and I smoked weed, and I just said, fuck all that shit. Or, I drank my whole deficit that I had for the week, I drank it all on Friday and Saturday in vodka sodas. Like, you kind of got to be able to understand, like, hey, these two things are running in opposite directions, and where do I really want to pull my life, and optimize in a sense. But I'm just yapping, but hopefully you pull something from this shit, bro, because it's just crazy world we live in, and sometimes you got to pull yourself out of it.